I'm Dan, and this is 10,000 Hours of Indie, a podcast exploring new music and delving deeper into what goes on in the background of the independent music industry. I'm a musician and passionate music lover, and I wanted to delve deeper into new music in the independent scene around the world. I also saw this as a chance to help artists connect and share their stories, so if there's someone you hear and you want to find out more about, every podcast has links in the show description. Get involved, help this community grow, follow on the 10,000 Hours of Indie socials, you can find all the links in the show description. And also feel free to email me about anything music related, 10,000indie@gmail.com. I'm open to any ideas and love listening to your promos. So, Divers Green are still in their infancy as a band, having released their debut EP back in April. They're already playing support slots at festivals with some big hitters in the industry. Their debut is High Octane Rock, which caught me somewhat off guard when trawling through my weekly listening, so I thought I should find out more about the band. Hi guys, how you doing?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Welcome to the podcast. So who am I speaking to? What do you each play and who's missing?
So you've got here, I'm Joe, the bass player.
I'm Callum, lead singer.
And you've also got two more members in the room.
Joel, the drummer.
I'm Joel, the guitarist.
And we're missing one member.
Yeah, the rhythm player, Jim. Unfortunately, he's not here today.
So, first up, what about the band name? Where did that come from? What inspired the name?
Well, to be honest, I was speaking with my granddad and we were just talking about a bike that I used to have, and he was saying it's like a Divers Green colour, which is like in watches, you know, and I just thought, yeah, that's probably the name I'm going to suggest to the lads, so that's what I did, and it stuck really, so that's what we are. Divers Green, that's us.
There's no exciting story behind it then, really.
There's a lot of names which we did have, which were just not working at all, which we will not go into, but it's actually super hard to actually find a name. I can't believe how difficult it was.
It took a year.
Yeah, it literally did. We were bouncing from names, and that's how, just from a colour really, from a bike I used to have. And I think it works off the tongue. It's quite nice. I feel it fits with our music, so it's stuck.
Yeah, I've talked to loads of bands and they say the most difficult part of being in a band is coming up with a name.
100%.
I think I should start selling band names because that's one thing I've never had a problem with. It's making the music I struggle with. I can hear lots of influences in your music, but struggle to pinpoint any names. When I last listened, I was thinking Fontaine's DC sort of thing, if I'm thinking about modern bands. What are you influenced by? And sort of, is that what your music sounds like?
Personally, I don't mind the Fontaines, but I wouldn't say they're an influence of mine. But I don't know, a lot of the old Seattle grunge scene, like for sure. But also like a bit earlier punk music, and I don't know, the progress of that, like into Soundgarden were the grunge scene, but like, you know, Velvet Underground and a range of music for me.
There's so many influences which we all have each as a member of the band, and I feel like they just mix well together, and whatever comes out of what it comes across, like you say in Fontaine's DC, you know, it's just a mix and match of everything, because I think a genre of music changes on different songs. We go for different views and techniques of, you know, making music with our songs. So there's a wide variety of what it could be. But you saying Fontaine's DC, I understand that. A big influence for me, well, the UK scene of like, you know, grunge. I like grunge. There's a band I love called Vagabonds, obviously. I'm wearing one of the t-shirts. There's a British rapper as well called Slow Tie, and he did a bit of scene with punk music, a famous song called Doorman, and that really lit up to me. Just his, you know, his stage presence, his way with words, his ways of writing, it just stuck with me. So many people all have the views and different things, really, yeah.
I think it's best when a band does have different influences, because if everybody has the same influence, the music gets boring.
That's right.
So tell us a little bit about the EP that came out in April. It's 3 songs. It's on everything except Bandcamp, I noticed.
Yeah, I was going to do that, actually. But yeah, I mean, the EP, they're probably the first 3 songs we wrote together. Am I right in saying that? Yeah. Skulldoll is probably, it was a lot more work went into getting that track together. But in terms of Frustrated and Jungle Sail, I think they came a bit more like naturally just as we were learning to play together, if that makes sense. It was more like a natural progression of what we were doing and like how them tracks came together. And then even going to recording, it was all new to us. We'd never recorded anything before. I'd say even going forward, we've learned quite a lot from that process. The EP, we had a lot of fun recording it. We had to go away to a studio about an hour and a half drive away. It was good fun. And we've got some more music that we've recorded at the moment with the same guy. So that'll be coming out soon.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, that'll be another little window into what we're doing, yeah.
Is that just going to be another few songs, or is that an album's worth, or what are you up to?
What we're going to do, we've got 3 singles we've recorded. So we're going to release them one by one, probably about a month apart. Go from there.
You were going to say about the EP, sorry.
Yeah, just saying with the songs that we released, Skulldog, Jungle Sound Frustrated, the writing process for like Jungle Sound Frustrated was a lot easier than Skulldog. Learning the structure of Skulldog, because we've got so many like bridges and interesting bits in it, it was hard to get our head around, and I feel like you can see that within the song. It's our most successful out of the EP. I don't know, some songs just come to you real quick, and some just take a lot of time and thought, and you keep going at it, and then an idea pops in your head, and then it just runs smoothly. And I'm just saying, it's just different how it's weird to record, like write over songs. But Skulldog's definitely the one with the most work, I'd say personally for me.
You're quite a new band. Have you all been in bands before this and then come to this project?
Yeah, so me and the lead guitar player, Joe Quegan, we were in a band before this one, but it was more of a cover band than anything. And then the drummer left and the singer left, and we knew we wanted to make music, you know, and carry on doing it. So then that was about 2 years ago now. And then we got the lads together, Callum, Jim and Joel, and we formed the band that we are now. Yeah, we clicked pretty well, I'd say. It took a while for us to start performing, but I think we all enjoyed playing together from the start. You know, it worked, and it still does now. You know, it's a good balance we've got, I think.
I guess when you've already been in the scene, even if it's not necessarily the same thing, you kind of know what you're looking for, so you find the right people pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, we were quite lucky, to be fair, because like at the time I was good friends with all of them anyway, and you know, introducing them to Joe, everyone clicked, and yeah, it's worked well.
I scroll through everybody's social media before I do these interviews, so there's going to be a few questions about your socials.
Yeah, well, we try hard.
I saw one of your gig posters was a proper old school hand design thing, which I love because that's when I started to play. I was still hand drawing all my posters. Why did you go with that?
Well, yeah, I'm the one who does the majority of that side of it, all the design work and that. And
I did that first one.
Oh, the first one.
The very first gig.
Which one are you on about?
I think it was posted. It was possibly for your release party. It was green and blue.
Yeah. I done that one. And I mean, I don't know. I've always loved making artwork. To be fair, and like outside of music, I spend quite a lot of time doing that. You know, it crosses over, and you know, you want to make an image, don't you, of what you're doing as a band? I'd say you can not pay any mind to it, but I think it's quite important to have a good image as a band. I like to try and create that. You know, even with the posters or with the logos or whatever.
He is a fantastic artist. Our EP cover, that's all him, that. And most of our posts and our artwork is him. He's incredible. You should see his art books and stuff. It is really handy that we have him here with doing this art. He's really got a really creative touch as well as the music. It's it's great.
It's useful to have one of those. My wife does all of my stuff for all of my bands, so I don't have to think about it. But now that I'm putting the two together, that flyer poster thing you did is very reminiscent of the Seattle grunge scene. So I guess that's you put them all together. Yeah. So as I mentioned in the intro, despite being a new band, you've had some pretty cool festival support slots already. How have you managed to sort of get to that stage so quickly?
Last weekend we played, it's like the biggest local festival to us, Coast Road Festival, and essentially we've spent all year thinking like we're going to be playing this festival and it's going to be the biggest one yet, which, you know, it's still going to be incredible. But the other week we got the email asking us to play at Kendall Calling, which is absolutely incredible for us. It was a goal of ours when we first begun gigging, but it seemed a bit of a, you know, like it couldn't really happen, and it is happening. So yeah, we're really excited for it all.
I feel we leave a real impact on people with our energy, not just our music. I feel like we're a bit of, it sounds big-headed, but we are talk of, you know, we do get talked about in the scene of music around Barrow. And I just feel like we just give it our all, and I think people can see that, how much effort and how much fun we're having whilst on stage, and people enjoy that because it makes them feel good. And it's just like a big therapy session, a big release for me personally. And it just feels great to me, like see other people smile and have a laugh, have a few drinks, dance. So it's great.
Yeah, there's a few live videos on YouTube of you. And I have to ask about the sailor's outfit.
Ah, yeah. That was an event called, what was it called?
Stay afloat while sinking low.
Yeah, so I bought a sailor's outfit, yeah. And there's people all dressed up as all sorts of things. I was originally going to dress up as old Greg, if you know what that is. Yeah, but I didn't. I couldn't get it quite right. I couldn't find a wig. Anyway, so yeah, that was that event. That was one of the best gigs I've actually ever had. I don't know for you guys, but it was for me.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. It was around Christmas time, wasn't it?
A lot of energy in the room.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so much fun. But yeah, the sailor outfit was because it was an event based on the sea.
It makes perfect sense now you've said that, but
yeah,
to just randomly click through YouTube and go, sailor's outfit, why? I saw that you had some airplay on BBC Introducing in your part of the country as well. How much does that recognition help with moving the band forward, do you think?
Definitely helps, doesn't it? And it's always nice just to see your music get played somewhere, no matter where it is. It's a good feeling. We were all pretty excited for it, weren't we?
Yeah, and we've got more to come, so hopefully in the future we're on there more regularly with our songs and things. Yeah, it's very exciting. First time ever being on the radio. Big news.
Yeah, if anything, it just made me want more, to be honest with you. That's what it made me feel.
Did you get any friends and family calling you and saying, hey, you're on the radio?
Yeah, it was a bit of a buzz, everybody was talking about it.
Do you get told in advance that you're going to be on there so you can sort of let people know?
Yeah, we got asked to go on. What you do, you apply, you put your song online or whatever, and then we'll contact you if you want to play it. And then they emailed us saying, can we play your song early as like a pre-release track?
They played it more than once, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because my girlfriend told me when she was on her way to work, she was like, oh my God, you're on the thing. And she's like putting the phone up and stuff. And it was just nice, yeah. It was great.
Yeah. But yeah, they emailed us saying, can we play it early? I was like, yeah, sure. And then they didn't even mention that we're going to play it early. So I was a bit pissed off at that, to be honest. But apart from that, give it all the big ones about, we'll play it early, do like a pre-release. And they didn't mention it.
Still, we made it. We did it.
We made it.
We did it.
So, yeah.
More to come.
Yeah.
More to come. Hang tight.
If the BBC are listening, I hope you take note. And,
take note. People love our stuff, man. Get it on. Get them viewers.
Checking through your socials, although it kind of seems redundant now, looking at you, that might be a clue, but the band had varying degrees of success with trying to grow a moustache in a month.
Oh, yeah.
But now you've all got beards, it's kind of irrelevant.
Oh, bloody hell. I would say beat up. Mine's more like, I don't know, pubes on my face. It's so bad. I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with it.
Yeah, no.
He's the mustache man. Get yourself. He's like the Monopoly board. Play it.
Yeah,
like
you were the most successful by far, yes.
Mr. Monopoly over here.
No, it's nice when bands do things like that because there's so many feeds I look through and it's just, here's a gig, here's a picture of the gig, here's a gig, here's a picture. It's nice to have some personality behind a band.
Yeah, I mean, we try and do that quite a lot on the social media, to be fair. We're not afraid to experiment a bit, are we? Make videos and stuff. And,
make some funny skits and stuff, like promoting our stuff. The most recent one is you throwing a bottle, the poster in the bottle for the City in the Sea. Yeah, you see it? Yeah.
With the rocket and everything, yeah. What's upcoming? You say you've got some more songs to record. You've obviously got a couple more festivals to do. Are you planning a tour or what's going on at the moment?
We've got a couple tracks coming out, which that's its own entity in it. We'll do all the promo for that. But in terms of like live, I'd love to get to some bigger cities in England.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe like Glasgow, Manchester, Leeds kind of area.
We want to play in your city.
We'll play anywhere, We want to play in any venue that allows us, really.
We don't care. We just want to be there and have fun.
Yeah. Up until this point, we've not really been out of Barrow, our hometown, but we've not pushed it too hard either. So I think following Kendal Calling, I'll start getting the emails out and try get next year. Yeah, maybe even get a bit of a tour organised. You know, who knows?
That'd be great.
It'd be great.
It'd be great if we could like support another band.
Yeah, or find a bigger band that'll want a support band like us. You know, hopefully we'll make enough noise where someone wants us. You know,
Do some schmoozing at the festival.
well, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we will be.
Yeah, we'll be schmoozing.
Take enough money to buy everybody a beer, and that will go down a long way.
Yeah.
I've got a new question, which only popped up a couple of interviews ago, which is, what music are you guys listening to at the moment that you don't think's getting enough press and listeners to the podcast should check out? Maybe it's a local band from your scene or somebody who's just... No, well, where I am in Finland, they're already massive, so I don't think it's necessary to push them. That's Viagra Boys, because people can't see that.
Yeah, well, locally to us, you got Moody Brew, who are, you know, a very great band. I'd recommend you check them out. They're playing the same festivals as we are, you know.
Yeah, they're amazing. Really cool. Really cool style.
You know, a lot of what we're doing, it goes hand in hand with what they're doing, to be fair. Not in style, but in terms of like where we're playing and the kind of scene we want to create.
So we're close with them because we're both local. We're all friends and stuff, you know, but they really do deserve that recognition because they are fantastic. Like, they really are. Something else, Moody Brew. They're great. They're on Spotify. Check the socials and stuff. Fantastic band.
How is the local scene there? Is it quite tight-knit?
Yeah, it's tight-knit, but Barrow's a funny place where we live.
A lot of Oasis cover bands.
Yeah, you know.
I think that's the same in every city in England, isn't it?
The Oasis.
Yeah, but you know, you can throw a gig and like 50 people turn up, or you'll throw the same one another weekend and no one will turn up. The people that are willing to turn up to like a venue showing with a band which aren't just playing cover music, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's quite a narrow-minded town. There is a community of people which they like music and they like new up-and-coming music, but the vast majority, it's, you know, pretty narrow-minded.
Oasis.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to say anything here because the thing I make the most money out of musically is my covers band, so I'm going to keep quiet on this one.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, innit? But not everybody wants to play covers, so you want, you know...
I never did.
You get a lot of people claiming to be big music fans and they'll just go to cover gigs and stuff and not really even pay any mind to people making their own music. And you know, that can be quite frustrating. But apart from that, there is a good community and a good scene.
So where's the nearest place to you to go for bigger gigs?
Bigger gigs, maybe Lancaster City. But even then, it's good. After that's Manchester and Leeds.
Yeah, Leeds would be great. Yeah. I love Leeds.
That's pretty much it for the questions. With you being a new band, there's fuck all about you online. So at the moment, you've got that wonderful sort of bit between the people not knowing who you are yet and being about to sort of have everything everywhere, hopefully.
Yeah, well, you know, we're trying.
It will happen.
We'll be about, there's more to come. I mean, we've got goals, you know, like I say, we want to get in these cities. I've always really wanted to cross that channel and play over, like, mainland Europe, anywhere, don't care where.
Yeah, man.
I'd fucking love that. I'll take the lads over and play a gig somewhere. It'd be incredible. That's my bigger picture with the band, I guess, and just making more music.
Do you prefer playing live or do you prefer recording?
I love playing live. Recording's good, but I find it stressful. It gets to me. It does get to me. For me, I love being on stage, and then fucking getting sweaty, you know. It's good.
You love getting sweaty.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
I think that's going to be the quote of the interview.
I love getting sweaty.
Yeah, quote that. Put that on my gravestone when I die.
Loved getting sweaty. Yeah. Okay. So for anyone wishing to find out more about you, the best place to look is Instagram, I assume.
Yeah, I'd say. But we are on YouTube. We're on TikTok as well, Spotify, Apple Music.
We're playing at Kendall Calling.
Yeah, Kendall Calling. We're playing there. You'll find that. If you want to know about it, you'll find us on the social medias, you know. You'll find it.
Come check us out.
It'll be there. The self-titled Divers Green EP can be found on all streaming services except Bandcamp at the moment.
At the moment. We'll get on it.
Great. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you very much. Nice one, mate.